Hey y'all. Happy self-care Saturday. Listen, Coach T want to come on and encourage you real fast, encourage you real fast. And then I am going to jump off. I know y'all probably like, Coach T, Thursday done came and gone. We didn't get no Hannah report. Today is Saturday. We still haven't heard from Hannah. What's going on? That's why I wanted to jump on and speak with you for a quick second. The Hannah Bible study has been postponed. This was actually the weekend of my uncle's funeral. And so I had a lot going on trying to prepare for that, still preparing for that, because it had not happened yet. It's happening soon, though. And so that would be postponed. That would be postponed until next week. But we will definitely continue in our Hannah Bible study on next week. Today, I wanted to just jump in real fast and share this word that I feel like the Lord spoke to me to share with His people, to share with His wives. And I heard God said, there is such a thing as persevering. There is such a thing as persevering. There is such a thing as persevering. And I want to say that I feel like God has convicted me in not the area of persevering, because I had to learn that things don't just happen. There is a process to God system. And a lot of times people want God's blessings and they want God's, favor, they want God's way, but they're not willing to go through the necessary process. And part of His process is to persevere through some of the hard stuff. But it wasn't a persevering that I feel like he convicted me on. He convicted me on, now after you have persevered, stop expecting things to be perfect. After you have persevered, stop expecting things to be perfect. Don't expect things to be a certain way because you just went through your process and you went through your journey. Don't expect, okay, because you have had a rough time, a rough season, been going through what you've been going through for years, that now God is obligated to make your life perfect. God is obligated to make your life like you have prayed for it. God is obligated to change things and make things come to pass on your demand. Listen, God is a promise keeper. He is a promise keeper. But a lot of times we are looking for God to do some things in a perfect, quote unquote, way. And God is saying, you need to take heed to the things that does not look perfect, that I'm even working in those areas. You need to take heed to the things that are not looking so well in your life. Those are the things that I'm working on. Those are the things that I am perfecting. Stop looking for perfect and look for the things that God is perfecting during that time. And so I really want to just encourage my wives on today with that. Like I said, that was something that I have been convicted with over the years, and even recently, God has spoke to me about that. You're so busy looking for, okay, it's my time. Now it's supposed to be a certain way, and God's saying you need to look at the things that I am still perfecting. You need to look at the things that I'm still perfecting, that I'm still doing on your behalf. After you have persevered, that does not mean you jump to perfection. After you persevere, that is still God working it out how He wants to work it out. Your prayer, what you need to do is start praying and asking God to give you the grace to align your heart with what He's doing next. To give you the grace, to give you what it is that you need to get in alignment with what He's doing with you and what He wants to do with you next. The other word that's been popping in my spirit a lot lately is change the scenery. Change the scenery. And listen, y'all know I'm from Florida and I don't get to come to the beach often. So, Uncle, thank you for allowing me this opportunity to come to the water. I normally come with my husband or with my children. But listen, this is a self-care Saturday, and Coach T came by herself on this weekend, and this has been really good just to be able to kind of like take in some downtime and really like, I like time like this because it really gives me time to hear from God and gives me time to really let God minister to me. And this is what's been happening. This is what's been happening. But baby, the Lord let me come to the beach, y'all. And my niece was like, Auntie, can we go? I was like, This is gonna be Auntie's time. Now look, this water is real cold. And if I'm doing that fluid again, I'm feeding that water, I'm coming back out. But it has been such a blessing to be able to come down here. And God said, it's change of scenery season. It is change of scenery season. God is getting ready to do the impossible. God is getting ready to do some things in your marriage. Listen, I tell my couples all the time, I believe what God's word says about marriage. I believe what God's word says about marriage. I stand on Matthew 19 and 6. I believe God about marriage and what he says about marriage. But God is saying, after you have persevered, because there is such a thing as persevering, after you have persevered, stop looking for perfection. Stop looking for things to be perfect, but instead look at the things that I am still perfecting in your life. I am getting ready to do something. I am getting ready to change the scenery. I am getting ready to turn some things around on your behalf. I don't know what the address is, sir. I do not know what the address is. X-Peg. God has said, I am getting ready to do some things. I am getting ready to change the scenery and change some things. I am changing the scenery in this season of your life. But in the meantime, as I am changing the season, I need you to persevere and stop expecting perfect after you persevere. Persevere is part of the process. Perfect is not part of the process. All right. God is perfecting things, but he's not looking for you to look for the perfect. He's looking for you to allow him to perfect things like he wants to perfect the things. Okay. So in this season, we're getting ready to change some things around. God's getting ready to do some miraculous things. And I just want to encourage you guys on this self-care Saturday to get ready to look for the different. Get ready to see the changes that's coming forward. Stop expecting God to do things perfectly, but allow him to perfect it the way he wants to perfect it in this season. All right. Listen, I hope you guys have a wonderful self-care Saturday. Coach T will see you on next week as we continue in our Hannah Bible study. All right. Talk to you soon. Blessings.